Thanks for showing up today. Hey, I want to talk to you about an organization that's out there to help the first responders and our veterans. You know, our veterans fought hard in several wars to protect us, and they're active every day to protect us and all over the world. And then our first responders, you think back to 9/11. You know, there was people trying to go down the stairs to get out of the towers, and the first responders are running back up the stairs, risking their lives. You know, so it comes time for us to pay them back. Sometimes they get caught in predicaments in life where maybe they don't have what they need as far as essential things, you know, whether it be food or whether it be heat, for instance, is what I'm going to talk to you today about. So what I'm doing today is I'm making bundles. So there's an organization today I'm trying to help out, and I hope that you see it in your heart to also turn around and help out, these uh, veterans and these first responders, because sometimes they do need help and in a lot of areas, you know, just to recognize them and go out and get them. And a lot of these people, because of who they are, very proud. They're out there trying to do things for us. Well, now, you know, it comes time for us to turn around and do things for them. And they may not reach out to us or to any organization for help because they're too proud. So we need to identify them with our friends, our family, our neighbors, you know, anybody that could use some help. I know I talked to a retired Marine who he just had surgery and he was a little bit weak, you know, and I asked him, I said, listen, do you got enough firewood? And he says, oh, I got plenty of firewood. I don't need any firewood for the winter. Well, I have a suspicion that that may not be 100% true. So I'm going to reach out to him again with somebody else to check on him to make sure he's all right. So what I want to talk to you about today is, as you see on the shirt, it's Heat for Vets. Heat for Vets. The number 4 vets. Go over on Facebook and see if you can do a little search and find them out. See what kind of good work they're doing. It was created by Michelle from SNS Wood and Jared Hildebrand. So what I'm doing today is I'm making bundles. My bundle firewood finally took off and I blasted through my inventory, and now it's time to make some more. So when I make each bundle, I'm not only putting my logo in there, but I'm also putting these sheets that Michelle made up to explain Heat for Vets, so that people, as they buy my bundles and they take them home, you know, it kind of helps to get the word out. But if you could talk to your friends and families and neighbors, you know, that would also help get the word out about trying to support these people that supported us through their service. So not only am I going to do that, but I'm going to give Michelle a call. I'm going to donate a cord of firewood to whoever's closest to me, you know, so if they find a vet in need and they're close to me, I'll take wood to them. Hopefully other people will also put up the offer so that we can get wood to those people. But additionally, not all vets heat with wood. Some might heat with natural gas, LP, and we know with the price of fuel nowadays, you know, that there are other needs out there. So I'm also going to reach out and tell Michelle that I'm going to donate $100, so that $100 could be used towards somebody else's, you know, whether they heat with propane or whether they heat with natural gas, and try and help out that way. So please, Facebook, reach out there. And also on Facebook, if you can like it too, that'll help raise it in its suggestion for other people to see that, so we can really get the word out and start to work on helping people out. So now that I mentioned work, we're going to get to it over here. So I like to put these partially round ones and put the square side in the corners, so that as it draws tight, it also draws it square. And then I fill the center different pieces of wood. That's just how I start out. This twister is really a good piece of equipment. Mike from K&L Firewood made a deal for us to buy 2 of them. And then if someone calls up Twister and orders one and mentions the Driftless Homestead, or they have mentioned K&L Firewood, she said that we would get a little something. Well, I'm going to sweeten the deal a little bit for you today, and I am going to say that if you order one and get a hold of me and tell me you ordered one, and I confirm that with Candy at Twister, I will send you a Driftless Homestead hat or t-shirt of your choice. You would just have to let me know that, and I'll confirm it with Candy. They're over at, you can reach Twister at 320-679-9835 if you're interested. I'll also have some, have it put in the description down below. This really makes tight bundles. I usually just do the karate chop so that this doesn't stick all the way down. Okay. I need to make about 50 bundles before I head home. Oop. That's what's nice about having this, from my perspective, of course, having this on a belt. If something were to get caught or hung up, the belt would slip. I usually give it 3 wraps, then I'll come around. I'm not going to be able to wear these gloves today. No biggie. So it's all about value added. I'm trying to raise my prices, and I'm putting Michelle's or Heat for Vets label and then premium hardwood. Time out. Okay, sorry about that. So, fire starter, Heat for Vets, and then the Driftless Homestead label for the bundle. Then I'm gonna bring it around again. And use the karate chop method so that it doesn't stick to the roll again. And there is the firewood bundle as it'll get put in to the stand. Actually, I've got some big orders too, so it'll get out the word. So that was one bundle. I only need to do it about 50 more times. It always amazes me that you split wood, not trying to make any specific shape. And then you come back to filling up this bundle rack, and it seems like you always seem to find the right piece of wood for the right thing. Just by going through it a little bit, this will be good. Maybe not. That one's got kind of an odd bend to it. Usually with this this particular ash that I got, that's from the off-grid property, it grows pretty straight and pretty long with no branches on it. Sometimes you'll run into a little bit of twist as the ash trees start to die. They send off extra branches, trying to bring nutrition back into the tree. And it'll give you some extra knots to fight around. There's my fire starter and matches. Heat for vets. Truthless homestead. You'll notice I'm giving Heat for Vets top billing because it's an important cause. And I'd really appreciate it if you could be available to help the people that have helped you. So I'm gonna keep going here and get these 50 done for today. We'll get the Heat for Vets things out there. I'll stop by Michelle's, give her $100. Hit her up on Facebook and hit like. Even if you can't help yourself, hit like so that other people see it. And we'll go from there. Thank you very much and have a great day.